talking about the Navy Federal More Rewards credit card, like 1 year in. I'm really liking that credit card. So I actually have 3 credit cards with Navy Federal. So I have my Navy Federal Trifecta. So I have the Navy Federal Flagship. I got that credit card first. Then I got the Navy Federal More Rewards. That was my second one. And then I got the Navy Federal Cash Rewards. I got that one back in December. And so at first, and I don't know if it was just because the Navy Federal Flagship was my first one. That was my favorite credit card. But now my favorite credit card is the Navy Federal More Rewards. And you can see on my community tab, I think it was earlier this month, just a few weeks ago, when I had did a poll on my community tab and I was asking you guys, what is your favorite Navy Federal credit card? And y'all agree with me. And y'all was saying that the Navy Federal More Rewards was y'all's favorite credit card too. So let's take a look. Let me share my screen. So right now, if you spend $2,500 within 90 days, you can get 20,000 bonus points, which is equivalent to $200. Now, I know when I got the Navy Federal More Rewards credit card, they had it to where you can get $250 back. And so that was good. And what I like about this credit card is that it doesn't have an annual fee. And the interest rate is 9.65 to 18%. And you can get 3 times the points for groceries, 3 times the points for dining, 3 times the points for gas, and then 1 times the points for everything else. And I really like it because with the Navy Federal More Rewards credit card, I think that really is a lot of the categories that I like, so gas, restaurants, and then groceries. I like to use that. But I know for sure in the second quarter, so April through June, I'll be using my Discover It for gas because that's 5% cash back. 5% cash back on gas. But for right now, my daily driver is the More Rewards. So I really like the More Rewards credit card. Now, it is an American Express, and I can say it's probably been maybe 2 times. And so this happened to me the other day when I was using this credit. I was trying to use this credit card, and they didn't take American Express. So that's the only thing sometimes when you are using the credit cards is that, especially for American Express, sometimes it's maybe not accepted, everywhere compared to a MasterCard and a Visa. So one thing that I was thinking about with me using the Navy Federal More Rewards credit card, I think now I have 9 credit cards. And so I will say that it is my daily driver unless I am getting another credit card and I'm trying to get the minimum spend on that. So I would say that could be, when you have the different credit cards, because it's like I'm not using that one as much. So, but right now, since I'm not getting any minimum spends, that is my daily driver. I want to say along with my Chase Sapphire Preferred credit card. So New Beginning said, you almost convinced me to get another Navy Federal American Express card. It's a win-win. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like the Navy Federal More Rewards credit card, I think everybody should get that credit card because I think it's a win-win. 1, no annual fee. The interest rate is pretty low. I have the 9.65% interest rate, but y'all know I like to pay my credit cards off every month. So that's really good. And then being able, with the categories, you really have to look at, what categories do you really like? And for me, dining out, that's going to be 1. And then going to the grocery store and then gas. Those are going to be my categories. So to be able to get 3 times the points for those is really good. And so I feel like when I use a credit card, I am able to rack up on the points. But the only thing is, if I'm getting other credit cards, it can make it hard to be able to, really maximize the points on that one if I'm trying to use other credit cards. But I think that, I think you really got to have the Navy Federal Flagship, I think, and the Navy Federal More Rewards. I think those are like the top two credit cards with Navy Federal that people should get, in my opinion. I would say the only thing about the Navy Federal More Rewards, I would say with any of the Navy Federal credit cards, is gonna be the different special offers. I think that if they could maybe do better special offers, that would be a good thing. Let me see. Jermaine says, I have the more rewards, but what's the requirements for the flagship? Because that's the one that I want. I will say with the flagship, because that's going to be Navy Federal's premier credit card. Probably what I would do with that credit card, I would really do the pre-qualification. I think it's always good to do the pre-qualification just to see, but then you also want to make sure when you got the more rewards, when did you apply? Has it been 91 days? Because you will be denied. Because I did that one time before because I had the Navy Federal Flagship. That was my first credit card. And then when I think it was last year, I was wanting to get my, I was wanting to get my internal score. And so I knew that it had not been 91 days, and I had applied for I want to say the Navy Federal Cash Rewards, and they denied me. So you just want to make sure that as long as you haven't applied for a credit card within 90 to 91 days, you'll be okay. And then you just want to make sure that, because with Navy Federal, even though you want to make sure your credit score is good, I would say you want to make sure that your credit utilization is below 30%. But if you've been a member with Navy Federal for a while, your internal score might be good to where, it'll probably be okay. So I would say the main thing is that you haven't gotten a credit card or did a credit limit increase within 91 days. So I would say that's the one requirement. But I will say, even when I had applied for the Navy Federal Flagship, I was so surprised that they had I only got approved for like not even 7,000, so I was kind of disappointed on that one. But when I got the Navy Federal More Rewards, they really hooked me up, and I got approved for 25,000, so I was happy with that. New Beginning said Flagship is the best. Yes, and I was, when I ended up saying that the Navy Federal More Rewards was my favorite, I was laughing because the Navy Federal Flagship, that was my favorite credit card. I love that credit card, but for a minute, my daily drivers was the Navy Federal More Rewards and the Navy Federal Flagship, because what I would do, I would get my gas, my dining, and my groceries with my More Rewards, and then because that would be 3 times the points. And then for everything else, I would use the flagship, and then that would be 2 times the points. So it really kind of worked really good between those, and plus the flagship is a Visa. So then, if they didn't take the American Express, then I could use the Visa. So I really love the Navy Federal credit cards.
It's not a game, it's